4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another round of Glass Man standing on the torch. We're getting a switch up. Champs off the torch. We got NostalgiaGlass over here.
You're up whenever you're ready, right by Spliffy.
Showing some love. Right now they're doing, I think this is the first time, right? Lightsaber?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time topic, lightsaber.
I love this shit.
They're going to be using Electrum and Europa Star. Super excited to see what they're going to produce. On the mics, you got myself as usual, Joe. To my right, you got Mr. Seven, Austin. To my left, you got Indo Glass. And hi, what's going on, Ryan? How you doing, dog?
Good.
Here to talk about Chronic Roots distribution. How you guys feeling?
It's good night so far.
I'm good.
Yeah? Vibing?
Hey, I asked
Indo,
the
you've been
crowd
killing
before taking the belt. I did 3 in a row.
You
I
did
feel
it
like I
all,
did
man.
my duty.
You know?
If every match is going to be a belt match.
Every match that you're a part of, I guess, yeah.
Well,
until
if
you
that's
lose the
deal.
belt. Yeah.
Sure. No, like I said in the camera, I openly welcome it. Please come chop my fucking head off, but
Somebody's
do it right
gotta
or else
stop
I'm
him.
going to bite you zombie style.
I'm saying, man, he's
Just
been
but
on
a
a tear.
fucking flesh wound, yeah?
Yeah.
I agree. Champion should be last round.
Woof. I'm old. That's late night.
Oh. Come on, old man.
I like to get here
Good as you
early,
want
get all
for.
hyped up on tea, and yeah, do my duty and then talk shit to y'all. That's also doing my duty. Different spelling.
Now he's just doing it from the bench, taking a little rest, as
Well,
he
yeah.
deserves to.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well deserved.
Where's my fanning boy?
All right, here we
I
go.
want somebody wafting peacock feathers
Once
in
Kurt
my
Leg is
general
fixed, he'll
direction.
start doing
Billy,
it.
you heard him.
He needs grapes
He
and
wants
a
a
fan.
fanning boy.
Peacock feathers.
Enough times now, we should have somebody tending to his needs, making sure his management, like all his cares are set up.
That's you, man.
Hey, he's
Nah.
walking in. Nah, man.
It's
I'm the whole damn
defeated.
fucking.
I don't crave the
you
glory,
say that's
I
me.
crave the
Let me tell you who
glorious
I am.
death.
I'm the whole damn show, man. I can't be walking around carrying fucking Steve's luggage.
You do got the suit on. You do got
There's
the
a
suit
lot
on.
of
I'm
luggage.
sorry.
You be like my Mr. Bentley?
It's seeming like that's the way it's going. It's like you're gonna become a big star, and I'm gonna have to carry around your shit. It's just gonna be like
on me.
we're gonna be going to champs and shit, and everybody's gonna be like, and I'm gonna be carrying all your shit. Be like, Billy, set that torch up. Be like, man, motherfucker, I'm
I
wearing this
want you
suit.
riding on a camel.
As mentioned in the intro, we got Ryan here from Chronic Roots Distribution. Chronic Roots Distribution is the sole distributor of Woodstock here in Texas, if I'm not
I heard there was a
mistaken,
name
correct?
change.
Got some pizza?
Yeah. So
Cool.
Wildwood now.
Wildwood.
Yeah.
What was the
Wildwood.
what's the
Woodstock
change?
came after them, so they were like, we got to change the name.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh damn.
But it doesn't change the product. So it's
Yeah,
still-
When
100%.
hippies get lawyers, man,
Yeah,
they
I
get
know,
real
right?
fucking brutal about it,
Yeah.
don't they? Like, they
they're
just
not making
break
the
it
festival
or
anymore, but they're definitely making merch. You know?
What's the relationship in between I guess Wildwood and Chronic Roots? If you could
we
give us some
ran
insight on that.
A little over a year ago, I have a smoke shop in San Marcos, and they'd sent some samples over, and they were just like in the very beginning of starting up. So we reached out to them and told them, hey, we think there's a good market here in Austin to try and start pushing these. And kind of decided to take a leap of faith and picked up a bunch of product from them and just been running it ever since.
Nah, that's really awesome, man. Love to see, a lot of it. This community start to grow, I guess, with the partnerships built between businesses. Speaking of businesses, you're a businessman yourself, as you mentioned. What's kind of been the journey as an entrepreneur so far for yourself? We had Michael from Haze Connect on. Billy was kind of talking about his business, but what do you think you've learned so far from being a businessman?
Oh man, countless lessons. I'm not gonna lie. I got into being an entrepreneur pretty young. Right out of high school, I went to college, but I blew my shoulder out and had a heat stroke. So sports was out of the question, and I immediately jumped into I want to open my own business. So 2013, I started making e-juice for rebuildable nicotine devices.
Hell yeah.
And pretty soon learned how to build coils so I could load up dab in them and shit like that. And as soon as I turned 21 because I'd spent some time in California. I moved to Washington
15
to
minutes.
join the recreational market and was a grower and also opened a hashing department for a Washington company called Honu. And then
Awesome, man.
did really well there. Moved to Oregon and opened my own company and was out there until 2020. COVID kind of came around, you know. And
Yeah.
we were a micro extraction company, so we didn't do like large volume. We worked on trying to find like specific phenos from very small micro canopies and small farmers around Oregon. So people went from having a little bit more money to go and buy these niche products to like not really being able to do that. So I sold my company out there and came back here. And when I got back here, I spent so much time reading about Oregon law and like how it changed. I started reading the Farm Bill, and I was like, oh, yeah, I need to get involved in this. So ended up opening a shop in San Marcos, and we were probably one of the first like 2 or 3 shops that were really pushing THCA product. Like we,
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I saw like the way that they were defining THCA, I was like, okay, there's something fun happening
Easy
in
money.
Texas right now.
Do you remember your kind of like first interaction with the product itself, and like the moment you realized you could kind of build your own business model after it?
For sure. Both my parents had cancer, and I started sending them CBD products from California, and then when I had my shoulder surgery, I couldn't get painkillers in LA. Like every pharmacy was just like, we don't have anything. And one of my good homies had a med card and was like, yeah, I got you. And just like got me all these topicals, all these edibles. And from that moment on, I was like, bro, like, the fact that this is actually applicable as a medicine, there's huge, opportunity in this market. Because not only is like recreational, it's an amazing, product, but if you actually need to like get therapeutic value and not want to sell your soul to big pharma, it's a great alternative.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, man. I 100% believe in the vision that we need more people like you at the forefront pushing, especially with everything going on, as we
12
talked about
minutes.
with Michael and Liv and Patrick, all from Haze Connect. Senate Bill 3. There's just been a lot of controversy surrounding that. Sounds though like it won't pass in the House. There's a lot of optimism on that. What are kind of your thoughts on the whole thing and the push towards banning that from Dan Patrick?
It's a terrible thing. I mean, just in terms of like the economic impact it's going to have.
Fuck Dan
you
Patrick.
know,
Sorry.
lot of
Sorry.
businesses that are going to be impacted, and then I mean the overall taxpayer is going to definitely get hit by the large amount of people that are now trying to collect unemployment. So I think that regulation is definitely needed to an extent, but like killing the market is not the right move.
It just doesn't make sense to me, especially since the whole purpose of the original bill was to help build an industry for farmers and help grow the hemp industry. And then once that growth happens, they kind of, they just want to get rid of it all of a sudden. It's really ridiculous.
No, they're a bunch of pay-for-play, my word, cunts, in my technical opinion. But really, instead of them, I'd rather hear what y'all got on these fucking lightsabers, man.
Damn, these lightsabers.
I'm a huge Star Wars freak, so y'all gotta have a story. Like, tell me the fucking Jedi or Sith, better yet's name. Backstory, origin story. Nothing.
They've been too locked in.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie, Endo?
Man, honestly, it's the series now. The newest Obi-Wan, I think, was the best.
Really?
Do you like
that
the
I've
show?
fucking-
I haven't
more
watched
than
The
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 movie.
showdown between Vader and Obi-Wan, where they are like throwing mountains at one another, was one of the most impressive things. I really liked Acolyte, like that. I'm into all the Sith, like those are the Star Wars that I want and crave. Is tell me about the dark side. Why is it so powerful, etc., etc. That's why I was going. Give him some red. Give him some fucking red.
I agree. I'm also a Sith when it comes to Star Wars. Like, I feel like the Sith
This
is
is
so much
wild.
cooler.
You guys are just villains.
Nah, dude, like Darth Vader's.
Absolutely. If
Darth-
you've not been paying attention.
Dude, Darth Vader's dope as hell. Darth Maul is dope as hell. Even General Grievous is dope as hell. Like, come on. Like Anakin and Obi-Wan, just some dudes, some bros.
What do you mean? Anakin was the chosen one, dog.
Some bros in some robes hanging out with little boys.
Nah, man.
It's suspect. Is all
Qui-Gon
I'm
Jinn was
saying.
that
They're
boy.
not all bad.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson. Mace Windu.
Bro,
Yeah.
give me some purple, bro. What's
I'm
up with this?
What about you, Ryan? Do you have a favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh.
That's a tough one. It's like, I feel like just like probably the OG, man. Like
New Hope?
The original
Yeah.
fucking Star Wars, man.
New Hope is
Yeah.
a good one, man. Can't go wrong with New Hope.
Yeah.
I'm an
Started
Empire
old,
Strikes
man.
Back guy myself. You know, they start off on Hoth or whatever, the snow planet. Yeah, man. Empire Strikes Back is good. Revenge of the Sith is like, I don't know. That one's really
Okay,
good
so
too.
there's this fucking theory that bothers me. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go
there are
crazy.
people that really
9
think
minutes.
that Darth Jar Jar is a fucking thing.
Oh,
And if there
man.
were
I
ever
am
an
a Darth
offensive
Jar Jar
character
believer.
They
to a Star
confirmed
Wars
it.
fan, it's Jar Jar motherfucking Binks, right?
They confirmed it in
Yes.
like some alternate universe Lego thing that
yeah,
they did.
it's
They did,
because
like,
the
a
eyes
Lego
are
spin-off.
yellow, like it goes in rage mode Sith bit, but I'm not buying it, man. Like,
I don't
if
know,
so,
man.
that
Destroyed a
goofy
droid
motherfucker
army
really
with-
has all of us, you know? Darth Jar.
He's got the whimsy of the Force. You know what I mean?
Misa gonna kill you now.
Drunken Master online.
I mean,
It was all
yeah.
a ploy to take over the government, man. Jar Jar's been in on it since the beginning.
How we feeling, gentlemen? Coming up on 8 minutes. Talk to me, Goose.
Fun. Having fun.
Talk to me,
Bueller.
Goose. Crazy.
Bueller.
Dealer.
Ryan,
now,
I've heard
fuck
that
you.
you
I'm
have
gonna
a-
finish making this saber.
8 minutes left. 8 minutes left.
Ryan, I've heard you have a pretty impressive glass collection yourself, man.
Oh my, yes.
I do. I
Well,
do
what are
love
some of your
collecting
favorite
glass.
artists?
Man, that's tough. Probably one of my favorite artists is actually a guy named Jonathan Paul Bennett. He does a lot of carving work. He works with Kenji Taro out of Japan pretty often now.
Is that where he does most of his work, Japan?
He lives in Oregon on the coast, but yeah, he does spend like 3 or 4 months a year out in Japan.
Hey.
But yeah, he kind of like, I used to collect a lot of glass maze pendants, and then through that ran into him, and I don't know, he kind of like just opened my mind a lot in terms of like just different like
What?
forms
How
of
much
glass,
time is it on?
and
7 minutes?
kind of opened my mind to
Got
like,
real time?
okay, there's more than just Boro, or like making a bond with Boro and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like him and Cowboy, definitely up there for me. I collect a lot of Dose's work. I like Reddy, you know. Yeah, it's funny. Like I lived out in Eugene, and never really bought a bunch of like the OG Eugene work, and then moved back to Texas and started buying a bunch of work out of Eugene.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how the world works.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's crazy.
What are those fancy latex coated snips there, bud?
Safety scissors?
Okay. That's fucking amazing.
It's the only thing I could find that looked like a sculpting tool. I can't pretty much finish. So
Fucking run it, dude. That's great.
It's what I
6 minutes left. 6 minutes.
There could be a tool category. As in, you have to use this tool. Out of all these tools, you have to make sure that you use and show
Just a
utilization
fucking
of
spoon.
this, that, and the other. You know what I mean?
We need the
Or
tips
just
back
give
for
us
the
a bunch
wheels.
of play shop scissors like he's using there, and that's awesome.
We're gonna do like a handicap wheel for sure. And
A
I feel like-
handicap. Okay.
Yeah. And one of them has to be like baby tools, and you can only use like small tools.
Baby tools.
Baby tools.
That's quite sadistic. I like
yeah.
it.
You know,
We're
one
into,
of these
yeah,
rounds.
into this.
I think it is time that we need to. invest in
5
some
minutes,
new
13
wheels.
seconds.
Unfortunately, I think our wheels times are up. At least one of them. The wheels, they've been acting up. The wheels, the spinning wheels, they've been acting up. We need new wheels.
Oh yeah, I think it's because we lost the like stopper. There's like a little wooden stopper.
Oh yeah.
But they just fly off anyways.
So what kind of saber would everybody make?
Oh, Sam,
Those
you
of
know
us
for
that
sure,
aren't.
Bro. I'm going purple. Oh well.
Sorry?
Guess, what colors are there again? I walked up a little late, so I didn't catch the colors they're using.
Oh no, just if you were gonna make a
Europa
lightsaber,
Star.
what would
Yeah.
you do? Give it any colors.
Oh yeah, royal jelly all day. With like. That would be the saber itself.
Samuel L. going on.
Yeah,
I like
for sure.
it.
And then I don't know, maybe one of like the new Electrum colors for the handle.
As long as you could put BMF on the fucking handle, that'd crush it here. Yeah. How about you, Joe?
I would use purple, purple, and blue stardust.
Ooh, sparkly saber.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know, something fancy.
Mr. Seven,
I'd do the double red, like the Darth Maul.
the Darth Maul.
Like that shit was so dope to me.
I like
in the
that.
movies. Like the double one, even maybe like Kylo Ren's like little trident type thing.
Man, I just didn't like that fucker.
No,
Nah, I just really hated the concept of using the sword that way. It's like, how does he still have fingers and
Yeah.
all that range?
I was back and forth on him. Like the
For
first movie
arms.
with him, I was against him. The second movie
Sure.
with him, I was like, all right, he's a little cool. When him and Rey like fought on the like stormy planet or whatever,
Gotcha.
I was like, he was kind of cool. But you're right, I agree.
Kind of a baby. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's kind of a whiny bitch. Like,
baby.
as far as the Sith go, he's the whiniest of bitches.
more.
Darth Whine.
When he was shooting.
Like, at least go
Skywalker.
kill some younglings to take out your rage. Don't just
Yeah.
do it in, like, the cockpit of your spaceship, really? That's appropriate. Sorry, I'm just here to talk shit, Ryan.
No, I got locked in. I was like, all right.
I know. I'm watching Fargo go crazy.
Nostalgia?
Got it?
Nostalgia's
In
not
the
really
kill?
much
In the
else
box.
to do
on
that.
You got 2.5 minutes. Make something else.
Make
Any
a holster?
additions? I'm telling you, the judges are harsh motherfuckers on that.
Oh,
Make a
snap.
little baby saber, like baby knife.
Fargo's
You know,
going
lightsaber.
for it, man.
Baby
Fargo's
knife
going
saber.
for the double saber.
Going for the double
Oh,
Dude, see, I'm telling you, the double saber.
Ruh-roh.
It's the coolest.
See, you got 2 minutes. Make a little dagger, just a wee baby dagger.
You don't have to turn it in, by the way. If it ends up being shit, you just be like, nah.
Billy said, "Mike,
Just use the other one.
you're on."
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So if Fargo runs the night, does he get a challenge automatic?
How many is he gonna do?
Huh?
2 or 3?
Yeah, well, if he, like I'm saying, he'll be here to the end. Like if he makes it all the way to the end,
Anybody can challenge anytime. Don't get fucked.
and you can accept it or not. What's a mandatory challenge? See what I'm saying? So
Minute and a half.
like as the promoter of the promotion, if Salt comes through, he gets to play you. You don't get no choice. You gotta put up your championship against him. You know what I mean? Now on the other hand, hey, that's a famous person. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want the glory. I want a glorious death.
So what I'm saying, so is the person who's, because it is Glass Man Standing, is the person who's there at the end of the night, are they still the Glass Man Standing? And do they
Announces until either the end of the night or somebody does X amount in a row. I think it plays until the end of the night. And then, I don't know. You're the commissioner, Mr.
45.
Okay, I better go in here. I have it.
And here's the deal,
I
too,
have
man.
it,
If you
thanks.
don't want to enter it,
30
you don't have
seconds.
to. But in my experience, even
And
if
if
I
you're
just
not
try
gonna, if
till
you
the
don't
end,
finish it, you're not
fucking
gonna
great.
finish it.
You
Just
don't
out.
put it doesn't count against you if
Yeah,
you don't
but you
enter
still
it.
get this torch off by the time it's 0, and then ditch that shit.
Sure. It's just prep for the next
Because
one.
if it ain't nothing, you don't want it.
That's it.
Sweet.
Boom.
Telling
job,
you, yeah,
guys.
that's my experience with them.
High fives up.
Nice.
Congrats.
All right.
Let's
Boom.
go.
You got some analysis?
Yeah, so I kind of agree with what Billy was saying. Is that like I really like the inside color of Nostalgia's
like movement.
lightsaber. Like it's really cool. Like this was like the life thing, like a brand animation. Like I think that is. But I agree with Billy in the sense that a lightsaber is like a straight beam of light. You know what I'm saying? And like Fargo does that really well. It's just like straight lightsabers. Not only does he just make it like one color, but it's like variant or like radiant colors. You know what I'm saying? So that's really cool. I love the little handle over here. Nostalgia did a great job with the detail on the side of the hammer. You can kind of see.
That is really nice.
Yeah, man. That's my analysis.
Joe, you got some analysis?
Man, just lightsabers. You guys let me get your phone. Really like these colors.
Joe, let me hit that mic close to your.
Right here? Right here? Can you
Yeah,
hear me? So, Nostalgia, this is a really cool blade that you got going on here, man. Really fuck with the Fargo, fuck with the different designs with the handle. That's just really getting me there. And very unique use of color on both of them. Color sides of the lightsaber. Yeah, no.
Okay. Are y'all ready for the reveal?
Yep.
All right. It's on you.
I'm ready.
Mr. Seven is ready. Joe is ready.
Mr.
3,
Seven.
2, 1.
It was close though. I think it was close. Like I really do like the inside of lightsaber right here. Like it's so cool. But I think the dual blade plus the other lightsaber that's just like it's like a little set. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe some dabbers. We're gonna give them away.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
We are gonna give these away to some people in the chat. We didn't get to.
Now the EP's gone, dog. EP's not here.
EP's gone. It's been a little rough. He's been trying to keep us in check in chat.
I heard, bro.
Kurt fucking the other one.
Dictator Kurt. Dictator Kurt. Dictator from the couch. Unbreak your leg, motherfucker.
I bet he's mad as hell. Like watching this, and he's gonna come back and be like,
Dog, I changed two
bar
rules
in
already.
Really put a bar in, and then like, what are we supposed to do after that?
Dude's gonna have PTSD from trees.
Yeah, he is.
Hey. So we got Paris last round.
Paris versus Fargo.
Let's go.
All right.